Yo, I have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. Hit the link and check out my YouTube channel where you can watch me ranting, raving, screaming, and yelling.
I am Rapaport Podcast.
80 years, almost to the day after the Holocaust. And it's crazy because Khalil Muhammad, we know who Khalil Muhammad is, his wife gave birth to a baby boy. Poor baby boy. Damn. So terrible to come into the world knowing your father ain't. And like, keep the kids out of it. Like, keep the Jews out of it, Khalil. You brought this attention onto yourself. Gave birth to a baby on the 80th year since the Holocaust. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. Of course, that Palestinian victimhood bullshit, that terrorist victimhood bullshit. The wife put out a statement, we got a baby, and and my husband, You wasn't saying any of that when your husband was running around Columbia University harassing people. You wasn't saying any of that when your husband was not just running around Columbia University, he's running around New York City. Now there's documentation of this scumbag, Khalil Muhammad, Washington Square Park, talking greasy to Jewish people. You wasn't saying any of that, were you, sweetheart? Hope your breastises got some nice baby milk, okay? You're going to need that fresh, nature's way baby milk to keep that kid fed. And I hope you raise him. I hope you raise him better than Khalil was raised. But I doubt it. Any kind of terrorist is going to find himself a terrorist chick. I just hope, for the baby's sake, that you don't raise him with that terrorist mindset. But I wouldn't bet on it. The victimhood, we did nothing. Khalil's there. He's in IC. Yeah, he's in a detention center. That's right. Bad choices. Khalil wasn't putting together the bassinet, that diaper genie. Khalil wasn't painting the baby room. Khalil didn't go get a job to prepare for this moment. What did Khalil do? And Khalil's getting kicked out. And Kneecap, you better hope your little Coachella show doesn't come across the desk of an immigration lawyer. Because not only are you on that Free Palestine, not only are you on that F Israel, you like Hezbollah. All the video, see, you wanted the attention. Well, now all the attention is coming your way, Nico. You better hope when you were in London, gargling, celebrating Hezbollah and Hezbollah sucking, you better hope that doesn't make its way to an immigration lawyer, a nice Jewish immigration lawyer. Because you might not ever make it back into the United States or the UK, and they'll be like, well, they shut us down. We're so crazy. We're so radical. Cool, be so crazy, be so radical, wherever the fuck you guys came from. They're going to shut down all this goofy. And I like it. I like it. I don't feel bad for Khalil Muhammad's wife, Dor, at all. They did it to themselves. She did it to himself. She was participating in it too. Khalil's not a victim. Khalil's now prisoner 177.c. That's who Khalil Muhammad is. 177.c. Khalil and I gave birth to our first son. Who gives a... You're not getting no sympathy. You thought it was sweet. Khalil thought it was running around Washington Square Park, popping. And on the 80th anniversary, remembrance, another encampment started on another school, which is supposed to be filled with the smartest of the smart. Yale. Taking over the college, taking over the campus. Bunch of masked freaks taking over the campus. Yale. Harvard, Columbia, Cornell, MIT, took over the campus. And this can't be coincidence that it happened on Holocaust Remembrance Day. It can't be. It can't be. Just like it wasn't a coincidence that it started October 8th, the celebrations on these campuses. And now 560 plus days later, it's still going on. And these scumbags, your little scum. I'm going to talk to the parents of these little scumbags on the Yale campus specifically. The parents. Why don't you get your kids in the dorm? Snatch your kids up in the dorm. Because kids aren't just kids. Kids aren't just being kids. They're not just expressing themselves. They're anti-Semitic, hateful little scumbags. You're raising anti-Semitic, hateful, little, masked up little scumbags. And I'm known to come up with a tune on the spot. I don't know why the parents of the Harvard kids, the Yale kids, and all these supposed campuses of higher education get your kids in the dorm. I said, get your kids in the dorm. I said, get your kids in the dorm. Where's the parents of these nerds? Where's the parents? You ain't adults. Your mama and your daddy are paying for you to be on these campuses. And I hope it all comes down. I hope it all comes down. But the fact that they're able to do it on these college campuses still, 560 plus days later with masks on their face. I want to know who I'm hiring. I want to know if I'm hiring a hateful little scumbag. I want to know if I'm dating a hateful little scumbag. I want to know if I'm renting my home, my apartment to a hateful little scumbag. I want to know when I'm in Chick-fil-A if a hateful little scumbag is feeding me my food. Why are they still wearing masks? Kathy Hochul, governor of New York, Yale, these states. And then when there's ramifications, you start talking that Donald Trump. We're not letting the scumbags run the asylum. There's ramifications to these little scumbags. So now we're going to defund Yale. That's next. We're going to defund Harvard. We're going to shut that hole down once and for all. Take the money back. And now they're suing the Trump administration for this, that, and third. Go for it. I'm team Trump administration. With this Harvard lawsuit, if this even becomes a lawsuit, I would please invite me to court. Please let me know when this is going down in court. I will be there. Bells and whistles on. And when you lose the court case, and you're going to lose the court case, Harvard, Yale, and the rest of them, you're going to lose the court case. And these parents are raising little losers that idolize. You think being a martyr is dope? Being a martyr is dope when it's on your terms, right? Being a martyr seems to be dope when it is on their terms. I just don't understand the math of martyrdom. I know they think he blew himself up. He's a martyr. He has 72 virgins. What if he gets blown up? What if it's a random Tuesday and he gets blown up? Are you then a martyr? Like if you haven't killed Jews and Zionists, but you're thinking about killing Jews and Zionists, are you still a martyr? Do you get 50 virgins instead of the 72 virgins? Like how does it work? You can't be a halfway martyr, just like you can't be a halfway terrorist sympathizer. It's all in. I'm just so curious because this martyr thing and these intifadas, they celebrate these on campuses. And listen, I ain't no tough guy, 55 years old. Is somebody on one of these college campuses capable of throwing a strong left hook? Because I see these little creep suckers with their masks. I see them with their drums talking about globalize the intifada and resist this and defund that, and you can't walk here and you can't walk there. Is somebody not going to just snuff one of these little because they're bullies. And the only way to stop a bully is to bully the bully, to quote the great Zach Randolph. The only way to deal with bullies is to bully the bully, to quote the great Zebo, Kanye West. Anyway, I'm done. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend about the world's most disruptive podcast, certified the world's most disruptive podcast. Subscribe, rate, review. Miles Jordan, a.k.a. the Bleach Brothers, a.k.a. the Just Brothers. Take me at it with something real nice. Take me at it with something real loud. But most importantly, end this puppy with something super duper funky. Say, I am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I'm out.
I am Rapaport Podcast.
Yo, I have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. Hit the link and check out my YouTube channel where you can watch me ranting, raving, screaming, and yelling